Hello everyone in a Monday morning. Hopefully everyone will have a great week. Let's start this week with nice journal. Journal is is not a junk journal, I would say. This is more like mixed media journal. And this journal is going to be for sale on Etsy. Journal is a small one. It's going to be for writing more than there are embellishments. A lot of pockets. I haven't created like that before. It's very simple, nothing overwhelming really, but there's always something. And this time there is something too. Right, okay. Let's start with size. Small size A6, which means 4.5 by 6.5. Spine is 1.5. Spine 4 signatures, 40 pages, 80 sides. Soft cover. And I put on this cover this crazy black rosy fabric. Fabric cover is on a back cover too. At this time I just put a little folded roses, a little bit of laces and fabric over there, just for a change. Soft spine fabric, soft fabric spine. And I just sewed on little dotted squares. This is coffee stained, a little bit inked with green ink. Closure is just a cotton ribbon from the same fabric. I just sewed it as little ribbon. Here, I think you can see, I sewed around with a sewing machine, and then I cut it uneven and I hand stitched it for like just nice look. For different look. I haven't done that before. Right, here we go guys. Journal. What's in these journals is new from me. Stitching. Here will be fabric pockets. All pockets in this journal will be fabric. I have a fabric strips. I have like these on the edges, like that, and I have stitching on pockets, and I have handmade stamps. On a question how I made stamps, I can answer you straight away. There is a million of tutorials on Facebook, on YouTube. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube how to make stamps, so that's no really hard to find it. Stamps are made, they are quite simple, but I think these stamps are giving to this journal a little bit of originality or a little bit of difference. Paper is thicker paper as usual. Paper is watercolor paper, and I colored with green watercolor. So this time there is no coffee staining. Coffee stained is just cotton fabric. And this one is as well coffee stained cotton fabric on the inside of the covers. But the rest of the pages are watercolor, which means they're thicker than print paper. If print paper is around 80 grams, then watercolor paper I think is around 300 grams, so it's thick. And I watercolored and I stamped with script stamp. That's my signature, I think, for every journal. So on here you can see I hand stitched around with black embroidery thread. is as usual pocket with, to find the paper, strip of paper, with fabric pocket and stamp. This book belong to. Stamps in this book will be green and is bright green. Pocket here with stitching in old laces and fabrics on, and stripped here to join together cover and paper. And here we go, pages, stamps. As I said, I stamped randomly. They're very bright green, but I think that's really what I like. And I sewed on some edges of the pages, I sewed on fabric strips. So here you can see a lot of writing space. So I left it for you to, if you want, you can embellish more. If you want, you can leave like it is. Here's pocket as well, and I stamped on a cotton fabric, and I randomly stitched it over that pocket. Okay, again strips. I sewed in with black embroidery thread, pocket here, and I stamped it on a cotton fabric, and then I stitched it over some old lace stamps. Stamps, as again, every stamp I made is handmade. Little tab here, tab here. This is end of the first signatures and beginning of the signatures are moving, guys. If you can see, it's moving, so don't be worried they're not falling apart, because spine is fabric, so there will be some movement, and that allows you as well to put some things in more. So let's continue with stamping with fabric strips, middle of the second signature, pocket here, and it's a little bit of crocheted thing over here and old laces, and I stitched over again. Little tabs I stamped on a cotton fabric. So it's quite a lot of space pocket here for you to write down your ideas. You can glue pictures on. There's a lot of things you can do, because this is, I try not to fill in, because I always overfill journals. So I want to something really, and you can put your ideas down too. This is a cotton fabric, a coffee stain. I stamped it over, and then I stitched it over, and then I glued on a page. Okay. Like, I love this pocket. And this, so you can see again, I stamped it on a cotton fabric, and then I stitched over, and that's a pocket. So it's quite enough space to write, pocket here. And I made quite a few pockets. Obviously, if you want to make some more, you can put your own fabrics or paper in as a pocket. So this is last signature. And I stamped on a back cover, and a back cover is the same. I stitched it around my stamp, and here's pocket. It's hard to see, but here's pocket too for you to put things in. The back cover is quite simple. I didn't really embellish because it's quite bright itself. Right, guys, this is what I made for you. It's going to be available. So I quite like it. This time is very bright. As I said, it's more mixed media than junk journal, but I think you can call it junk journal as well. Or you can make it more junkier if you like. Alright, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, yes, feel free to ask. And have a great Monday and a great week ahead, guys. And see you soon, because I have a Maurice Gypsy Journal 2. So a bit busy, as always, guys. Alright, my lovelies, see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye!